Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to LifeBoats. Today we're doing issue 61 of Hashtag Partworks Build the Titanic. Yeah, there is quite a bit to do in this. There's not much of actual content in the magazine other than instructions. So yeah, let me show you the parts we get and what we're doing, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, stage 61, here's your magazines, and it's pretty much to get straight into the build instructions because there's so much to do today. We're doing the final lifeboats, but we're not just doing that. We have a light block in everything that we've done. So first off, we're going to take these two pads, add them to there and there and there, as you can see. Then we're going to be light blocking the inside on many of the parts that we've done along the way. Adding the parts together after this, more light blocking to do. Yeah, a lot of light blocking, and we're going to be actually adding that onto the deck in there, as you can see. And basically, we're going to, at the end, we're going to do a couple more davits and lifeboats. I believe this is the last lot that we've got to do until we've got something that looks a little like that at the end. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, quite a bit to do today. So I'll probably show you one, maybe, of putting the actual reflector stickers in. I'll probably show you one of them. I've done it before in a couple of videos ago. We showed you that, so yeah, we could probably skip over that, and then you can pause the video while you do that bit if you're building along, and then we start from that point on where I've actually done it. So yeah, should make it a bit shorter video doing it that way. But yeah, it's quite cold in here today, so I've got my dressing gown on to keep me nice and warm because it's going to probably take me about half hour, 40 minutes to do all this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get the parts out of the packaging and start building. Okay, so when you open up the packaging, you should have some metallic stickers, which is just there, and some like foam pads. So we're going to start with the foam pads. We're going to take one of these, the first two here. We're going to take them two. We're going to add one in the section we're going to show you now. So let me grab some tweezers for this. Let's take our foam pad, just like that. Bring over our decking. So this one wants us to place it over this LED. So that's that one, and the other one is just going just here. So let's take that one and do that as well. Why it wants us to cover these LEDs, I don't know, maybe they're too bright. But yeah, we're going to do it anyway. Right, that's them two on. So we don't need this decking for a minute, so we can put that to the side. Next, we're going to need to bring back the second class entrance, which is this little one just here. And if we turn that over, when it's facing this way round, and we're going to start taking some parts off. So we're going to want to put number one in, which is this one here. So let's get that off. It does advise you to use tweezers for this, and that's just going to be slotting down into here. Do you have the window on that, so let's get that off. And we've got to try not to cover up the windows as we slot this in. About there is perfect, just like that. I can do exactly the same on the opposite side, just here. I'm going to use strip number two now, which is the second one here. It's very difficult to get in. But we're going to try. I'm going to try and hold it in between the windows. Just there. There we are. That's number one and number two on. Next we're going to want number 7 and number 6, which is the two end ones just here. Slot that down just in there. That's that one in. Now the other one. There we are. There's that on there. just like that. So number 4 is this one here in the center, and that's going right smack bang in the center just here, just like that. And then number 3 and number 5. So number 3 wants to go on as well, which is going to go just behind this here. Lower that down. Can be quite difficult to get them ones in. And obviously number 5, the opposite side of that. Okay, they're sort of in there, but yeah, they're in. So we can put this to the side. We're going to bring over our decking and we're going to install this on the decking. So bringing our decking in, we're going to be working in this area here. Basically, we're just going to line this up, push that down onto there, just like so. And then we need to fix this with a HP screw. We were supplied these in a previous issue, which should be these silver ones here. So let's get a couple of them out. Turn this over. Oh, the domes fell out. Let's put that back in. And just in the 2 holes here is where we're going with them. So let's screw this down. That's 1. Number 2. Nice and tight. Just nip that up. And there we are. That is that now attached onto there. Next, we can take the base of the 4th funnel, which is this one here. We can do the same with this, and we're going to put some light blocking on this as well. So we're going to need strip number 9, which is going to go along the back wall here. So let's get that one in first. And there is perfect. It's not blocking me windows, so I'm happy with that. Next, we're going to want to take 11, which is one of these ones down here. That is going to be going just up this corner, just here. That one in place. Then number 10, which is the big square or rectangle, whatever you want to call it. That's going down here. Just like that. Just down the bottom here, you've got 2 smaller rectangles. We're going to want them too. These are 14 and 15. We're going to want both of them. There's 1 in. Let's do the opposite side. That one in. Then number 12, which is this one here. That's going right in the corner here. That one in. Then number 13, which is the big long one at the bottom. And then we're going on the opposite side here. So I'm just going to move my power connector out of the way. So you can paint these silver as well if you want to on the inside, or paint them black or whatever. I think it's just trying to reflect more light in. Sort of in. And the final one now, which is this one here, is going to go on the end. That's going to go the smaller end down here. Just like that. Now it wants us to lower this one in place onto a base. We'll add one of these strips up here, so we can take one of these strips, peel that off, and that's going to go in the center above those 2 LEDs there. So now we can add these 2 parts together. So we're going to feed this through. So this is going to go through the center hole. It's going to line up down onto there. Now push that flush. And mine doesn't really want to sit down flush. There we go. That's got it. So let's got that flush down into there. And then we're going to want some AP screws to hold this in. Alright, so I've got some AP screws from the abundance that they sent us. And I believe we're going to need 4 of these. So in these 4 holes. One. Number 2. Number 3. Finally, number 4. There we are. That is that attached on there. So now it does want us to bring back our decking, and this is going to be going this way round. We're going to feed this through this hole at the same time. The cable is going to go through that little hole there, lower that down onto there, just like so. And then we're going to want to turn that over, and we're going to want 6 AP screws this time. I'm going to lean this forward and we'll get the first screw in, and I'll turn it around so you can see. But there we go. Lean that down there like that. I'm just going to whiz all these screws in. And there we are. That is one of them screws in there, just like that, and that is now attached onto there. So now we do want to try this. We're going to plug it in. So we're going to plug this cable into basically the second one here. Just turn that around. That one plugged into there, just like so. So now we want to get our test circuit, and we're going to test this. So grab yourself one of the extension cables that you've got. That's going to get plugged into this one here. And then we can plug this one into the one closest here. And that should light that first one up and light all the top up just there. So that is now shining through there. And we've got our uplights here as well, which is really, really cool. That's really cool. So now we're going to make some davits up. So we've got these parts here. And let's get our davit arms out. Just here. Now we have made up all these davits before, so I'm just going to whiz through these and get these made up. So if you've made up all your davit arms, that's what you should have. So have 3 double ones and 2 single ones, just like that. Okay, so we're going to install the 3 double ones first. So let's get that up. We need to bring our decking up. I'm going to install them first. So these are going in this one here, here, and here. First one installed. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the 2 pegs, I'm just dipping them in the glue in my pot, and then I can just lower that down into place on there, just like that, making sure I've got it the right way around. Last one, just like that, and then mimicking this one. So this one's going to go here, and this one is going to go here. So we'll put this one in first, so it matches the opposite side, you see. And then the last one of these. And there we are. So that is all of them in place, ready for our lifeboats. So we did get this big block part here, so we can turn this over, and you'll see sort of halfway down, just here. That's where that's going to go. So we're going to place this into here, just like that. Next, we can take our lifeboats. So we want the ones like that. This one goes with this one, just like that. So we'll take these two, and we're going to add these parts onto here as well. This is the last of the lifeboats. One. Number two. Just like so. We've got two of these covers left, so they did come in a previous issue. So these are the ones that came in a previous issue. Let's get these on. I've had like a little box where I've been keeping all the lifeboats separate from the main build, just to keep them all safe. So that one, final one now. Is that one there and that one there. So that's all of our lifeboats done. Do keep hold of the foam pads as well, because we will need them in the future. So you are, guys, that is issue 61 all complete. Putting them stickers on are an absolute nightmare. Trying to get them in and not have them stick halfway on is yeah, it's a nightmare. But it's done. So we've only got a few more to do with stickers. We'll probably have to do it on the other sections of the funnels, the little housings for the funnels. We'll probably have to do it on them as well. So we've got a couple more to do, but yeah, at least we're halfway through that now. So join me again tomorrow, guys. We'll have issue 62. Until then, if you like this video, please leave a like down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.